Well, special decks of playing cards are creating some buzz inside the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office this morning, and it's all because of what is on some of those cards. First off, they feature faces of victims in cold cases. Now, no one is complaining about that because the goal here is to crack those cases, but it's what else is on half of the cards that's creating a bit of controversy. An advertisement for a defense attorney on one side and in some cases a bail bonds company on the other. These cards are going into jails, and it's something Sheriff Dan Houston doesn't really have a problem with, but the president of the Deputies Association does.
But I think it produces a little bit of a conflict with the Sheriff's Department, who's investigating crimes and arresting people, with the companies and businesses that turn right around to get them out.
Have one card in a deck of 52 have their name. I mean, I don't personally see that as an ethical problem.
There are 10,000 decks of the cards. Right now they're in the MDC. They will be going to other jails soon. Sheriff Houston also wants to expand them to state prisons. Well, a jury could come back with a verdict just about any time today in the case of this former Albuquerque police officer accused of using too much force. Last year, investigators say Connor Rice tased a man who had already been tased and was caught on lapel camera video repeatedly hitting a suspect. He took the stand in his own defense yesterday, saying despite what you can hear and see in the video, that suspect was not giving up.
I surrender. You surrender.
Did you believe that he was surrendering at that point?
No, what he was saying and what he was doing were completely different things.
Mr. Rice claims he was using distraction techniques, something he was trained to do. He is charged with aggravated battery and battery, both misdemeanors. Rice was fired from APD because of the criminal charges. Well, closing arguments are expected Monday in the murder trial of this guy who escaped from Arizona from a prison there and came here to New Mexico. John McCluskey is accused of carjacking and killing Gary and Linda Haas while he was on the run in 2010. Yesterday, his defense attorneys rested their case without calling a single witness. Prosecutors also wrapped up their case yesterday after 4 weeks of testimony, including coming from McCluskey's two accomplices. McCluskey could be sentenced to death if he is convicted. Well, if you are older than 50 and you're struggling to find a job, today may be the day things turn around for you. Governor Susana Martinez is promoting an event in Santa Fe. It's aimed to provide a general job search for folks who are here in New Mexico and who are older than 50. They'll help you polish up your resume, make networking cards, and get some interview skills. It'll be at the Tony Anaya building at 2550 Cerrillos Road. I believe it starts at noon. And if you prefer going to a career fair for everybody, you're invited to one in Albuquerque today. It's from 11 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon at the Hotel Cascada. It's the one on Carlisle near I-40 with the water park. You can find a job in administration, customer service, general labor, and a lot more areas. Best of luck to you. Just about 5:04. Here's a bit of good news for Albuquerque's economy. Home prices are rising here. So what does this mean if you are buying and selling? We sent News 13's Samantha McDonald to find out. Good morning, Sam. What does it all mean?
Good morning, Matt. Well, right now I'm in a neighborhood in southwest Albuquerque. As you can see behind me, a home is up for sale, and the average price of a home in Albuquerque rose 10% this August from last August. Experts in the industry tell me this is a good sign for our city. That information comes from a monthly market report by the Greater Albuquerque Association of Realtors, and it shows that people here are selling more expensive houses and buyers are buying more expensive properties. The average price of a home is now just over $223,000. 10% from last August, like I just said, when prices were just over $201,000. And this August, there were also over 850 homes sold. That's over 100 more homes sold than last August. So lots of improvements. And those changes have a lot to do with the improving economy. Albuquerque has suffered lots of job losses, and during struggling times, people could get away with buying homes for a lot less. I spoke with the vice president of the GAAR, and she says now, with unemployment on the decline, the housing market has become more balanced.
I think a balanced market means that you can get good house for your dollar, but yet you're not going to go in and completely just steal a property, or take a property away. So it's good.
That expert tells me that peak home sales do occur in the summer months, but she does expect more growth this year compared to last year. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you for sharing some good news this morning, Samantha. They always say if home prices are going up, it's a good sign for the economy. And it looks like housing prices are on the rise nationally, too. A study by Case Schiller shows that individual home prices are increasing in 20 major cities. Now, Albuquerque was not included in that study because we measure home prices on the average, not individual prices. Well, the state and city showed off the final design plan yesterday for the major I-25 Paseo construction project that is expected to start just a few weeks. Get ready for a mess. The plan includes a flyover ramp, an overpass, improved freeway access, and what I like, better bike and walking paths in the area. Major construction is set to start, thank goodness, after Balloon Fiesta. There has been some pre-work done leading up to it, though. Well, fire workers and forest experts from all around the world are here in New Mexico today. They're from countries such as Argentina, Mexico, and Spain. It is for the International Fire Training. It's a 2-week event that started back on the 16th. Spanish-speaking and bilingual workers are teaching others about controlled burns, fire management, and conservation practices. The training ends in 2 days. Welcome to New Mexico. Hope you're learning a lot and enjoying your stay here.